I forgot to film, so I'll just re-record it. And I only read 3 sentences, so should be fine. Okay, I accidentally made 14 minutes. Okay. This passage are adopted from Lincoln Douglas debates. Passage 1 is from statement by Douglas, and passage 2 is from Lincoln debates while competing for U.S. Senate. So Mr. Lincoln likens the bond of the federal Constitution joining free and slave states together to a house divided against itself, and says that it is contrary to the law of God and cannot stand. So this is the Lincoln's argument. When did he learn, and what authority does he proclaim that this government is contrary to the law of God and cannot stand? So this is not so what do we say? I forgot the word. Okay, I'll just pass it now. It has stood thus divided into free and slave states from its organization up to this day. During that period, we have increased from 4 millions, okay, let's just divide it here, 4 millions to 30 millions of people. Okay, so I guess talking about the benefits of being separated. So increase in population, increase in territory, and this is detail about it. Florida double geographic or instant other. When we have increase in population, in wealth, and they became rich, and in power beyond any example on earth. We have risen from a weak and feeble power to become the terror and admiration of the civilized world. So these are all talking about the benefit of being separated, and these are all talking about like the results of being separated. I mean, pretty same with the benefit, but like and all this has been done under a constitution which Mr. Lincoln in substance says is in violation of the law of God. And under a union divided into free and slave states, which Mr. Lincoln thinks, because of such division, cannot stand. Okay, wait. And under a union divided into... So he thinks because of such division, it cannot be stood. Reason of Lincoln's argument. Why are you not talking about your opinions? Surely Mr. Lincoln is a wise woman. Sarcasm, maybe? I now come back to the question, why cannot this union exist forever, divided into free and slave states? Free and slave state, as our fathers made it. It can thus exist if each state will carry out the principles. Can thus exist if each state will carry out the principles upon which our institutions were founded. To wit, the right of each state to as it pleases without meddling with its neighbors. So this is the 조건. I don't know. I'm not sure if we can use Korean here, but I'm just a 조건 of being separated. 조건 of a good condition of being separated. Just act upon the great principle, and this union will not only live forever, but it will extend and expand until it covers the whole continent. Okay, so cause and effect, I think, also. It could be 조건 or cause. Extend. Cause and maybe effect. We must bear in mind that we are yet a young nation growing with a rapidity unequaled in the history of the world, that our national increase is great, and that the emigration from the old world is increasing, requiring us to expand and acquire new territory from time to time, in order to give our people and land to live upon. If we live upon the principles of state rights and state sovereignty, so I think that's basically mean. Oh yeah, never mind. Each state okay. If we live upon the principle of state rights and state sovereignty, each state regulating its own affairs and minding its own business, we can go on and extend indefinitely, just as fast and as far as we need a territory. Okay. So. Okay. If we live upon the principle of states, so I think this is the main argument. Of Douglas to let's be separated, but like separated of no separation. Oh dummy. Separation of free and slave states. Oh, so messy. Okay. Just divide here real quick. 2. I'm just randomly doing this, like, I don't know, like, how to do it, so I'm just, okay. In complaining of what I said in my speech at Springfield, where he said he's Douglas, I accepted my nomination up for the senatorship. He again quotes that portion in which I said, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Let me say a word in regard to that matter. He tries to persuade us that there must be a variety in the different institutions of the states and the union. Okay. He tries to persuade us that there must be a variety in the different institutions, the states of the union, that variety necessarily proceeds from the variety of soil, climate, and of the face of the country, and the difference in the natural features of the state. Variety, isn't that mean like separation or something? Okay, I'll just pass it now. I agree to all that. Oh, okay, so he agrees to all that. So prevent the misinterpretation and admit. So I guess this part is POA. Have these very matters ever produced any difficulty among us? Not at all. Okay, there you go. Have you ever had any quarrel over the fact that they have laws in Louisiana designed to regulate the commerce that springs from the production of sugar? Or because we have a different class relative to production of flour in the state? Have they produced any differences? Not at all. Okay, so these are some like historically rhetorical question. They are the very cement of this union. Cement? I guess basic? I don't know. They don't make the house a house divided against itself. They are the props that hold up the house and sustain the union. But has it been so with this element of slavery? Okay, so I guess all of these are rhetorical question here. Okay, have we not... again, the question... stop questioning. Have we not always had quarrels and difficulties over it? And when will it season over it? Wait, I think we had this question in here, right? Not maybe? I don't know. Like causes produce like effects. It is worthwhile to observe that we have generally had comparative peace upon the slavery question, and that there has been no cause for alarm until it was excited for effort to spread it into new territory. Not sure what that means. whenever it has been limited to its present bounds and there has been no effort to spread it, there has been peace. Okay, whenever it has been limited to its present bounds and there has been no effort to spread it, there has been peace. All the trouble and convulsion had proceeded from efforts to spread it over the territory. Okay, what the I don't know what that is. It was thus at the date of the Missouri Compromise. It was so again with the annexation of Texas, so with the territory acquired by the Mexican War, and it is so now. Whenever there has been an effort to spread it, there has been agitation and resistance. Do you think that the nature of man will be changed, that the same causes that produce agitation at one time will not have the same effect at another? Okay, I don't get it, like, at all. Where did I miss it? Have you not always had courage and difficulties over it? And when you say over it, causes produce like effects. Like causes produce like effects. It is worthwhile to observe that we have generally had comparative peace upon this. That we have generally had comparative peace upon the slavery question, and that there has been no cause for alarm until it was excited for effort to spread it into new territory. Whenever it has been limited to its present bounds. Okay, whenever it has been limited to its present bounds. Whenever it has been limited to its present bounds and there has been no effort to spread it, there has been no peace. No effort, no peace? All the trouble and convulsion has proceeded from efforts to spread. Okay. Oh my god. All the trouble and convulsion has proceeded from efforts. It was thus a day. So this is all the historical evidence. Whenever, okay, I think that's the main argument here. Or whenever there has been, so PO day, whenever there has been an effort to spread it, there has been agitation and resistance. So effort causes resistance. Do you think that the nature of man will be changed, that the same causes that produce agitation at one time will not have the same effect? I don't know, man. I'll just go with it. Another passage. Is this the right? Okay, right. Oh, okay. In the first paragraph of passage 1, in the first paragraph of passage 1, the main purpose of Douglas' discussion of the growth of the territory and population of the United States is to show, to describe the benefits. Oh my god, my handwriting is so crazy. Benefits of segregation or separation. Provide context for Douglas' defense of continued expansion. Suggest that the division into free and slave states does not endanger the Union. Maybe? I mean, does not endanger, kinda. Imply that Lincoln is unaware. And basic facts is also out of scope. Account for the image of the United States as